Hey there tubers, Redneck Brian here. Quick video. A few people were asking me about the gauges and how do the sending units connect. I'm going to do a very quick video just showing how they work. First off, starting off with the temperature gauge. Also, I just want to show this is the mounting plate. Obviously, everything's taken apart, so set that off to the side for a minute. And in the box, this all came with the unit. There are these two brass fittings. These here, I'll show you this is the temperature gauge. It has this thermostat sensor right there. And it has this brass collar that's up here. This threads all the way down the line to the end. I'll show you where it connects into. So depending on your application, you'd use either one of these brass collars. This one is a larger diameter, but they both have the same inside diameter. So how the sensor works is the sensor slides into here, like so. It's hard to do one-handed, like this. That's how the sensor goes in, and this part would stick into the water, into the engine, wherever, radiator, wherever you want to put it. And then this collar comes down and threads into here, making a watertight seal. So that's how this one works. So I don't know which one's going to work the best in my application. I imagine the smaller one, because like I was saying, I'm going to put this into the into where the thermostat, where the thermostat is. But some of you are asking me, oh, I gotta tap that hole. If I have a tap big enough, I'm going to drill and tap the hole. But I also picked up some JB weld. So what I can do is I can JB weld this piece in there, because this piece will basically never ever come out. It'll be stuck with the motor forever. So say if I ever did sell the tractor, which I have absolutely no plans on ever doing, and I take the sensor out, take it off there, I'll just have to plug this up with some JB weld. Basically just put some JB weld over it, plug it up, or just sell it with the sensors, which won't be a big deal. It's only 50 bucks, so it's not really a big deal. So that's how this will work. The only thing that's going to stop me for now, by putting it where I want to put it, if there's not enough clearance from the thermostat housing to the front PTO. I gotta look into that still. Now the oil sensor, I know Golf Cart Tractor showed this on one of his videos. That's my voltage. Here's my oil. Basically, it's just like doing a solderless plumbing fitting. So underneath here, this is the brass collar. Comes off, and then there's this little piece right here. This little guy right here. That goes onto the hose first, and then first you put this bigger brass collar, then you put the little guy on there, and then as it tightens down, it tightens it up, oil tight seal. So let me thread this back on. I don't want to lose any of these bits. Don't want to go out and buy more, which I can buy replacement parts, so don't want to have to though. I've checked the backlight out on these. It's a full backlight on the entire gauge, so it's not too bad. And that's pretty much it. Let me just try something here. And that actually may help you a little bit better to see. So anyways, that's how that works. And in this box here again, these are the oil fittings here. And here is the oil line. This is the line where the oil will go through and to make the pressure. So basically you cut this to length. From what I remember from Golf Cart Tractor's video, you don't want to have this too long. You obviously don't want to have it too short. You want to have it just right. So let's just show this other fitting. Let's see if I can get it out of the bag with one hand. There we are. This is the other fitting. And let me take it apart for you. Again, with this, you put this piece here in the motor. In this case, it would go in the motor near where the oil pressure would come from. So this goes in the motor. Then this piece here has exactly the same collar as is in here, and it's just a compression fitting again. And then this allows you, if you say to yank the motor, do work on the motor, you can undo this without having to worry about the gauges. The gauge lines just basically stay in place, etc., etc. So that's how this works. And from also watching Golf Cart Tractor's video, these fittings here are almost the same size as the fitting in the engine. So again, I'm just going to use a little bit of JB Weld and put it in there with this. Hopefully I can do it and not too much oil will come out of the tractor. I'm hoping. So, and my last question is, this is how I think the voltage meter gets hooked up, but I'm not 100% sure. I've looked in the book, and from what I can see in the book, this is how it works. There is the two pins on here. Let me read them. The one has like a triangle with a dash in it. I know you cannot see it. You can see a little bit of it right there. Then the other one's a plus sign, so that's obviously positive. So I imagine this other side would be the negative. So I will hook a positive to here, a negative to here. So basically negative off the battery, and then this one here will go to a key on source. So as far as I know, that's how these have to be wired. The backlights, on the other hand, are going to be wired into the headlights, similar to how a Golf Cart Tractor had his done. So basically the positive would go to the positive, negative. I imagine I can connect all the negatives together. That's just my idea. If anyone suggests something different, please let me know. Be greatly appreciated. So now let's show you the mount. This is the mounting plate right here. It was all put together whenever I showed it in the first video. I had to take it all apart because I'm doing some work with the dash. Yes, this is the Honda's dash. I have it off. It took a better part of 5 minutes to take it off. Steering wheel comes off. So what I did was I marked it on here. Took this plate, marked it on here, drilled the hole here, drilled the hole over here, and I'm just in the process of cutting it across. I don't have my jigsaw at the house right now. I loaned it out to my friend down the street, so I can't use it to cut this, so I'm just using my Swiss Army knife with the saw on it. But it's working. So I know originally I was going to put it up closer to here, but the buzzer, where the buzzer is located, there's just not enough room to put it. So I'm just lowering it just below the buzzer, enough that nothing was going to get in the way. So it's enough. It'll look good. I just have a piece of tape on here to use as a line to cut along. So I'm going to get this all mocked up. Oops. Excuse me. Random fart there. Sorry about that. Anyway, I'm going to get this all set up. Get this here attached to there. Cut another hole in the middle to run all the lines through. Possibly I may do 2 holes, 2 or 3. One for the temp and oil, and then all the wires to go through. I haven't yet decided. I don't think I'll have to, because the only reason why I do that, this line on here is reasonably stiff for the water temperature. Also, you do not want to crimp these, and you cannot cut these, so gotta be careful with that. So next time you guys see this, I'll have it all mocked up and ready to go on, and then I may make a plate that will go from here. Basically, this here is going to sit like this. So I'm going to make, and then I'm going to bend it down. I'm going to bend it down, so it's basically going to be like that. So I may make like a cover to go underneath and just paint it black to make it look natural, molded in. Or if I really want to go severe on it, what I'll do is I'll make like a box, cover up all the wires, and then Bondo it, like body filler it and smooth it all out. But I don't think I'm going to go that extreme. But the only way I could really do that is these still need an access. I'd have to put an access panel in behind, which I don't really want to do. So I don't think I'm going to go that method. So that's how this system works. So most likely I'll be using the smaller one on the water. I still got to take a look. I got to take off the thermostat housing. Like I said before, I'm going to keep the stock thermostat, because I do not know if it still works. I have absolutely no idea. I don't know if they're like a real common thing to go out on these tractors, so that's pretty much it. So I'm going to get this done. I'll do another video when the mock-up's complete, and then I'll do a video again whenever I'm installing it. I'm probably not going to get to it till Friday. Got to work tomorrow, so I won't get to it till Friday. But I'm going to get this all put together and done tonight. And but next time you see this will be Friday, and I'll show it before I put it into the tractor, and then I'll work on getting the thermostat out, which should be reasonably simple now since I've had it off once before. So that's pretty much everything. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you guys all later. Also, sorry about the beginning half being a little bit blurry. I believe I was not in macro, and now I am in macro. So talk to you guys all later. Keep it redneck, and please subscribe and comment. Bye for now.